May 27, 1943. The town is quiet at night. Hiding in the dark corner is the element ready to strike. It's a small town where nothing happens. I've gotten word that strange things have been happening in my old town. Unexplained murders, mysterious people. I'm back now. I came back to solve these cases and turn my home back to the place it was. The city don't change, not really. Just changes mask. I've been gone 3 years, maybe more. Thought if I ran far enough, I could leave the ghost behind. Turns out ghosts don't care about miles.
It's not much in here.
They follow you in the mirror.
Tonight. This way, let's go. So it's been 3 years since you've been here?
Yeah, I've been gone for 3 long years. Now I'm back.
Welcome back to town. Like I said, it ain't much. Here you go.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Now I'm back. Same cracked sidewalks. Same crooked skyline. Same smell of rust, whiskey, and sin riding on the fog. But something's off this time. People are dying. Not like they used to. This ain't some back alley grudge or mob debt gone sour. This is different. After that day, I decided to get right on the case of the murdered husband, the band leader. Got murdered in town, and so I went back to the place where they found the body. See if I could find any clues. Some deaths leave blood. This one just questions. Seen a lot of things in my day. Men gutted for debt, lovers carved up for jealousy. But this was different. Then I saw it, the flask. The tang cheap, black and silver. With the name etched like a forgotten prayer. And it was the name of a jazz club. A jazz club I used to blow sax at on the stage back before my badge. Back before the war. Back before I learned that music can make a man feel like he matters. Or pull the soul straight out your chest if it's the wrong kind of song. The place was more than just a club. It was a doorway. We thought we were playing jazz, but maybe something else was listening. And maybe, just maybe, it's back. I was sad to hear about her husband, even sadder that she wasn't my wife. She had a crush on me back when. I was too green to realize it at the time.
Ma'am?
If you're looking for my daddy, he ain't home.
Oh, you know what? That's all right. I'll just put it on the porch.
That's all right. I can take it if you like. That way I can make sure my daddy gets it. Or I tell you what, how about you and we can walk up to the house and you could come on in and we can have a slice of my mama pie she made last night.
No, ma'am, I gotta run, but I tell you what, you can take this and give him to him. I appreciate you.
I used to deliver moonshine to her pops. She would always meet me at the road. Look, I know this may be hard, but you think you can tell me a little bit about your husband?
Well, he played for a band down at the juke joint. Yeah, but he was kind, he was warm, and he was loving. So I just don't know who could have done this.
Well, Miss Evelyn, that's what I'm looking into. Let me ask you, do you know anybody who would want him dead? His band members, a neighbor, anybody?
No, I think everyone loved him. I would even say they loved him a little bit too much, if you ask me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, he had this one friend, slash his friend in the band. I think she got a little bit too touchy with him.
Well, let me ask you, the name of the club that's on his flask, does he go there often?
Well, yes, he does. A little bit too much. But he also plays there sometimes.
Well, Miss Evelyn, I'll be keeping in touch. And Lena, the boys, she's a melody that hums when the light go out. And here I am, about to knock on the devil's favorite door.
You look like you're bringing trouble.
Most times I am.
You'll hear about Mr. Douglas?
Yep.
They said he was choked to death, but his throat wasn't the only thing crushed.
Look, they say he left rehearsal that night. Didn't show up the next day. You were the last one to sing to him.
I sing every night, sugar. It's my curse and my blessing.
You got a thing for him?
He had a thing for me.
Cut that out.
Can't help it, detective. You come here without a cross or a charm, and you expect your badge to protect you.
Look, after rehearsal, do you know where he went?
No telling. But ask the drummer. They always hung out together.
When you think drummer, you picture a cat with smoke on his breath, rhythm in his bones, maybe black, maybe broke, maybe drunk, but always a man. What I was expecting was her. Arm sleeved and inked, not a sailor, but symbols, marks, the kind folks whisper about when the nights gets too quiet.
All night, detective, or you gonna come in and have a seat? I don't bite unless provoked.
I didn't come here for flirting, Miss Crane. I came here for answers. You were working with Mr. Douglas the night he went missing, correct?
Yes, but he left me right after we finished rehearsal.
One last question. Did anybody come up and talk to you, or have you talked to anybody about his disappearance?
Stanley. He wrote his name down for me.
Well, thank you. I may be speaking with you again. Make sure you don't leave town anytime soon. Walking through my old town kind of took me back to when things were easy and simple. I admit, I had it hard, even done some things I shouldn't have done to make ends meet. I used to be a moonshine dealer for Spanky Johnson. He was a prideful person, but he paid. Spanky, you ever felt like this whole world was built to keep you poor, keep your boots muddy, your hands full of splinters?
Nah, that's what they want you to think. Let me tell you something. There's a crack in the wall, son, wide enough for a clever man to slip through, and I got the key. You like girls?
Yes, of course.
Hey, you ever have a girl kiss you with liquor on her breath on a hot summer day on a porch. Yeah, that's freedom, son. That's America.
That night, I decided to go to the club and see if I could find any clues that leaded me in the right direction. But while I was looking for clues, the devil was busy at work. Being a man I still call righteous, not in this town. Pastor Horn, he's one of the last standing. Or maybe just one of the last ones still trying. We go way back before the badge, before the city started coughing up bodies. He always said light shines brighter in the dark. But when the shadows start whispering your name, you got to talk to the man who spoke to God, just in case he's still listening. The devil been walking around, hasn't he?
I don't think he stops walks in this here town, Ray.
It's a dead man, preacher. Marked with marks on his body. Words carved in his flesh. Psalms 94:23. He would bring them back their iniquity and wipe them of their wickedness.
The Lord our God will wipe them out. The Lord our God will wipe them out. That's a warning, Ray, and a promise.
You think there's some type of revenge?
Ain't no telling what a person would do who was filled with the wrong spirit. Once the devil get a hold of someone, no telling why people do what they do.
I'm thinking it's either Lena or Carmen.
Oh, those two girls' voices could charm a corpse to dance. But don't confuse beauty with innocence. The devil knows how to sing too.
Next morning I went on a walk, but I felt something wrong. Like somebody was following me.
You look heavy, Raymond.
And you look lost.
I'm not lost. I know exactly where I am. Question is, do you?
What, you some type of preacher?
Not the kind that saves souls. I just help young men like you find what they're really looking for.
What might that be?
Rest, relief. If you keep digging through the rot in this here town, it'll drown you. Let it go. Let it burn. Let someone else carry the match.
I've seen peace before, and it don't look like you.
Suit yourself. But every road leads to an end.
Some friends don't need to knock. Solomon Creed was one of them. Showed up with dust on his boots and thunder in his eyes, like the desert spat him out, just to tell me something foul was coming.
I heard you been asking about voices, missing me and missing Lena.
I talk to a lot of people, Solomon.
You don't talk anymore, you listen.
You want to tell me something? Tell it. I don't scare easy.
You should. This town got rot in its roots, old roots. Goes back when the first brick was laid. Deals was made, blood was paid. Now that's overdue.
So what does that got to do with Lena?
Lena ain't the root. She just a flower that bloomed from the beautiful poisonous. Same goes for Cameron. Them ain't just flowers. Them instruments.
I hear you, Solomon.
You can't stop what's coming, Ray. This whole city gonna burn. It's gonna burn.
I ended up getting a secretary, Claire. She was only 4 years younger than me, but she was smart and educated. And I needed help.
Maybe you don't want to catch who's doing this.
I wanted to stop. It's not the same thing.
Right. Because it's easier to chase the ghosts than face the ones living inside of you. You ever stop pretending to be married to this job?
More like buried in it.
Well, I could dig you out.
You keep talking like that, Claire, and I'm gonna forget what's wrong about it.
Maybe that's the point.
Never thought I'd see the day that I see old Ray sniffing around these parts again.
Winston. Oh, I hated him and he hated me bad. Him and I worked for Spanky. We were good friends until he tried to double-cross me and have me shot.
Hey, Ray, hey, load these up so I can be ready to go.
Yeah, man, I just finished talking to Spanky. He told me to tell you that you good for the night and he wanted me to run this by myself.
And why would he say a thing like that? Don't even make sense.
No, that's what he told me. I just finished talking to him. He told me to tell you to go home, relax. He wanted me to do this by myself.
That makes no sense, Ray.
I'm telling what man told me, Winston.
I don't understand. Look, Ray, if you lying to me, I'm gonna find out.
I ain't lying to you, Winston. You can go ask me yourself.
I'm gonna call Spanky. I gotta find out. This don't make no sense at all.
All right, let me get these going.
All right.
After Spanky fired Winston, he hated me even more. One day, he ran into each other not too long after Spanky told him to kick rocks.
Well, well, well. Look who we have here. If it ain't Spanky's dog, Ray.
Wait, what you call me, boy?
You heard me, boy. You running around here fetching and catching for Spanky like you his pet dog.
You just mad because Spanky let you go and I'm getting all this money.
Nigga, please.
Look, nigga, why don't you come work for me? I'll throw you a little change or two.
See, that's where you wrong, nigga. I ain't nobody's pet dog. I work for myself. And as a matter of fact, reach down in your pockets, boy, and give me whatever you got green in there, boy.
You think this gun gonna scare me? I ain't giving you nothing.
I tell you what, if you don't reach down in your pocket, boy, and give me whatever's green, boy, I'ma kill you.
Well, you gonna have to kill me then, nigga. You know what? You ain't even worth it.
That's all right, boy. You ain't seen the last of me.
So seeing Winston not long after I got back was a face I could have done without. I ain't here for you, Winston. I'm here for all these dead bodies that's in the city. Unless you and your crew been the ones that's killing them. Other than that, I ain't here for you.
Understand this. Everything that happens around here is about me. Now you come sniffing around here with your badge, acting like you ain't never been from here.
Look, Winston, what you gonna do? You gonna shoot me again?
Cause I tell you what, I ain't gonna let that happen again, brother.
You know what, boy? I ain't never liked you no way.
I ain't never liked you either.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for you, boy. I'm gonna give you 24 hours to get out of this town. Or you can end up just like everybody else that's around here missing, boy.
You know what, Winston? I ain't got time for you.
That's a good idea.
I got stuff to do.
Get up on out of here.
I wanted to know what Saul was back in the day when Winston and his partner Frank, you see, after the incident with Winston, where I took his gun, of course he didn't like that.
All right, man.
Can I get y'all something to drink?
Yeah, get a bottle of that hooch you got back there.
And what is your name?
My name is Sally Ann, but you can call me Ann.
Well, Ann, I'll take a bottle too.
All right, coming right up.
Oh, man. Put 3 up there for you.
You ain't said nothing.
Well, you gonna raise it, huh? I tell you what, since you got some stuff going on.
Here you boys go.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, man.
Right. Since you got some talk going on, I'll raise you some more. Put that dough down. Okay. Let's go ahead and raise this up a little bit.
Okay, you feeling really lucky, I see.
I sure am. Oh. Okay, you trying to feel confident, huh? Well, guess what? I'm all in.
All in.
All in.
All in, Frankie, I tell you what. I'm all in too.
All right. Well, Winston, read 'em and weep, baby.
Well, Frankie, Lady Luck feeling real lucky on my side today. And she ain't complaining. So I'm gonna go take all this.
Man, that's the 3rd time in a row, Winston. You sure these cards ain't been sweet talk?
Oh, I'm sure.
See him?
Now he think he can be able to just walk in here after he did what he did and sit at the bar.
Let's get him.
You know what? I owe him a good payback anyway. Let's do it.
Let's get him.
So you thought you just was gonna walk in here, get yourself a drink, and walk out here freely? I told you, boy, I was gonna see you again, didn't I? Didn't I? Well, today might be the day you die, boy. You ready to die, boy? I feel, boy, you gonna die today, boy.